If you're looking to fly with your medically complex child, then this is the video for you. My toddler has a tracheostomy, G-tube, previous ventilator dependence, and oxygen dependence, so we have to bring a lot of medical equipment with us while we travel. Medical bags have always been free for us, but there are a few more things you need to check off your list before you can fly with your baby. I wrote this all down for you to easily copy and paste, just find it in my bio. First, you are going to need to get an approval from your doctor to see if it's even safe for your child to travel. There are so many things that could go wrong on an airplane, so really the last place you want to have a medical emergency is on the plane. If you bring a nurse, they might not be able to travel state to state, so they might have to apply for a multi-state nursing license. It's a relatively easy process, but it does cost money. And if you do need to bring oxygen with you, then you will want to reserve your oxygen concentrator from your DME, and you're going to want to do it a couple months in advance just in case that they already have them rented out to other families. You can rent them for money, but it does cost a lot if you go with a third-party company. I highly recommend using TSA Cares. Basically, you get your own TSA agent to walk you through the security line. Just make sure that none of your medical equipment gets damaged and that it all passes through, and if you're bringing formula or special food. I try to pack as light as possible for the things that we actually bring onto the airplane versus underneath the airplane. But as you know, packing light doesn't really exist in our world. So one thing that has helped me is to bring the stroller all the way up to the gate and just gate check it. Just be prepared that your stroller will likely be damaged in this process. I cannot speak on wheelchairs, but if it's anything like I've heard or like how they have handled our stroller, then have low expectations. In addition to the oxygen concentrator, if your child does have a tracheostomy, the air is very dry on an airplane, so they will likely dry out quicker, therefore may potentially get a mucus plug. So I just am constantly checking Rami's airway. I have him hooked up to the pulse oximeter, and then I'm also giving saline to keep his airway nice and clear. And I know this may all sound very overwhelming at first, but the more you travel with your child, the easier it does get. You will learn what works for your family and what doesn't work, and you will get 1% better every time you try. If you're not totally overwhelmed, I have a complete checklist for everything that I just went over, plus a packing list that you can copy and paste and make your own. Just visit the link in my bio.